Hey everyone, it's your pal Billy here. Wanted to take a look at the Libra white paper. I've heard a lot of buzz about this coin. Several people asking me to review it, so let's go ahead and take a look here. This is by Zuck Markenberg of Facepalm, a global coin seeking world domination. Okay, abstract. After reviewing Satoshi Nakamoto's vision of Bitcoin, a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another, without going through a financial institution, we found several flaws that we think we can help improve on by creating a better cryptocurrency to replace Bitcoin. Okay, well, let's see what Libra has in mind. That's a pretty big feat to replace Bitcoin, but let's give them a chance here. All right, so some flaws of Bitcoin. Flaw number one, too much freedom. In a world that is dominated by the technocratic elite acting as the puppets for the world banking establishment, we have determined that Bitcoin is not compatible with the way we insist the world moves forward. The permissionless aspect of Bitcoin would allow dissenters of our power to effortlessly live their lives in peace without our input. This is a problem that Libra aims to solve. More on this to follow. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess I'd thought about that before. Bitcoin does kind of put a pretty big wrecking ball into that situation there for the powers that be. So, all right, Libra, I'm curious. I'm listening. Okay, so flaw number two, a capped supply. The nature of Bitcoin's finite supply prevents the powers that be from operating their current financial practices that have proven to be very profitable for a small established elite. Example, the 2008 housing crisis was one of the more profitable events in banking history, as the powers that be were able to cause one of the biggest financial bubbles we have ever seen with the quantitative easing and faulty loans, while simultaneously shorting the markets before it crashed. With a capped supply, if Bitcoin were to ever become the global currency, how in the hell would the financial elite be able to profit off of your stupidity? Yeah, I also considered that as well with Bitcoin, and this would be a big problem for some. And you know, where there's a problem, there's a way to make money. So okay, Libra, I'm curious. Keep on going. Flaw number three, I have no control over Bitcoin. Okay, I believe he's talking about Zuck Markenberg when he says I. The biggest flaw that I have found with Bitcoin is my lack of control over the asset. How in the hell am I supposed to collect data on you if I do not know who the transactions on the network belong to? With Facepalm's global coin, aka Libra, I am able to do exactly that. Every purchase you make can continue to effortlessly send a flow of metadata into our silos, allowing us to not only know more about you than you know about yourself, but also own every aspect of your existence. And they got some cool visuals in this white paper. I really wanted to give props to Libra for their creativity here. Some nice little visuals. And then the second one is proof of war. With Libra's stable backing of the US dollar, our currency is largely backed by the age-old concept, proof of war. Our nodes and users on our network can rest assured that if things start to hit the fan, we will find some third world country that needs to taste a little bit of mother freedom in order to sustain another decade of our inflationary Ponzi scheme. Cool photo here. And yeah, you know, I did think about that. Proof of war has been a pretty consistent concept that financial systems have used for a long time. So Libra does have a good point there. Number three, proof of censorship. With the recent rise of the internet, we have seen independent news agencies and journalists reporting on actual facts with realistic journalistic practices. This practice threatens centralized entities such as CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, and other propaganda outlets that Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter curate carefully for your brainwashing. Bitcoin could potentially be used as a funding mechanism to help bolster and financially support these fascist agents of free speech. With Libra Coin, our centralized control of the network can prevent these truth seekers from funding their operations by cutting off the permission to use the network. Okay. Another interesting concept. And then number four, proof of dominance for just $10 million. Other centralized entities can become nodes on our network, leaving you powerless against protest against the monetary system we have assigned you. The proof of dominance enables us to do whatever the hell we want without any worry of repercussion. All right, cool picture here. A lot of past U.S. presidents and world politicians getting together. Seems like they have a lot of connections, this Libra coin. We'll talk more about that later. And in conclusion, we own you. Your little attempt at bringing a better currency to the system we own was cute, but only in a very pitiful way. With Libra, not only will we retain control of the current system, but we will squash any and all dissenters who get in our way. We are watching you. We know what you ate for breakfast today. We know what you will most likely eat for dinner tomorrow. We know what your vulnerabilities are. We know who your loved ones are. We know where they sleep. We know where you sleep. We know everything. Bend your knee and conform to your new reality. Libra coin will bring continued world domination for the few and financial slavery to the many. Bitcoin will not succeed. Zuck Markenberg. All right, so that was an interesting read. Sounds like Libra has a lot of connections. That was probably the only positive I found in there. Lots of connections out there, which is, always good. But in terms of being unique, I'm not really finding anything unique about this cryptocurrency. It's not exactly going to cause some paradigm shift that I'm looking for. So overall, I'd give Libra a 3 out of a 10 on a good day, and rank it as a grade A crap coin. So, all right, that's it for me. Do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice. If you want to check out Libra, you can. It should be released within the next few months, I'm hearing. So until next time, hope all is well. If you liked this video, please subscribe, share this on Twitter, and hope everybody has a great day. Peace.